Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel. This is LowKeyMagickal here, and we are doing your relationship read for the next 7 to 10 days. Of course, this is a general read. It will not apply to everyone, and we are grown-ups. We know this is for entertainment purposes only. You don't go out and buy a house because a tarot card told you it might be a good idea. Use your best judgment. All right, let's go, Aries. I have shuffled the cards and divided them into 3 stacks, and I'm going to pick, as we are focusing on relationships in the moment that I choose, this center. And look what we have here, Aries. We have the Strength card. Look at that. I love the Strength card. The imagery here is very strong. Now, of course, we are focusing in the moment on relationship. That could mean you're single. That could mean you are currently in a relationship. But what this card says when we think specifically about that is this is an individual who is very strong. She has come through some things. Now, of course, gender here is irrelevant. But when we look at the Strength card, it tells us quite a few things. This person is next to something that would be fearful for most people, and yet she doesn't even have her eye on him. He is tamed in her presence because she is strong. She is strong, and it keeps this in balanced. This could be something as literal as you are in a relationship with a very strong personality, a Leo, if you want to take this literally. And maybe in the past you have struggled with strong personalities in relationship. This could be, like I said, a father figure, a boss at work, your spouse at home, or someone that you're currently dating or have your eye on, all right? Pieces in play. Those relationships could vary, but these are the energies that are at play. And where in the past, that strong personality could have been overwhelming to you. It could have made you cower a little bit. It could have caused you to make decisions that you felt as if you were not expressing your true self in the presence of this person. Let's say in the past you had had negative experiences with strong male figures. You got into an office where the boss was very loud and overbearing, and it caused you to cower in the corner, never would ask for a raise, never would stand up for yourself. This is shifting now. This is shifting. Whoever it is that is strong in your life is no longer overbearing to you. And it's not, this is interesting. I can go off a single card. This is how I riff. It's not as if this person in your life has become less powerful. Okay? It's not as if this presence in your life has shrunk back and become less. This lion is not less at all. That strength, that fire is clearly there. It's just that this individual now, representing you, is so much more in themselves, confident in themselves, knowledgeable about where they're going, that a balance has been achieved, a respect, if you will, has been achieved between these two. I really like this. I really, really like where this is going. So we're going to pull another card, and this one is a Knight of Cups. Wow, that's really interesting to me because a Knight of Cups is an offer of love. So what this tells me is that something, if you are single, let's say, something about this newfound strength where this strong presence in your life is no longer disturbing to you. You understand it. You've come to balance with it. You've tamed it, but not in a way that's made this any less. You've tamed it in a way that you can exist harmoniously within the relationship without diminishing either party. Wow, that's good. Okay. And because of this balance that you've achieved internally even, this may not be with a single individual. You could just be coming to terms with this kind of energy being in your life. And because of that balance that you've achieved, however that's playing out, a new offer is coming along. Now let's look here. This Knight of Cups, he's riding on the horse. I love cups represent emotions. And in this case, he's bringing you a cup. He's offering you a cup. It's highlighted. He's showing it to you. And this horse is reared up and ready to go. So this Knight of Cups tells me, first of all, there's a whole new capacity for love that's opened up within you that may have not been there before because of that imbalance, because of how you were judging yourself. Oh, wow. You may have been judging yourself over your inability to function in an environment with anyone that came to the table with fiery energy. You could have immediately shrunk back, but because you are now in balance, confident in yourself, no longer afraid when someone else expresses themselves because you know how to express yourself. You know how this process works. Guess what comes in? This Knight of Cups. And I feel like this is you now no longer fearing that that cup will spill. You know that you can ride this horse. You know that if someone in your life, a potential loved one, is a strong personality, you know now that you won't get lost in that. You won't be like a codependent type that shrinks back and no longer makes decisions in your best interest because you feel like you've been riding this wild beast and trying to make decisions just to keep from falling off of it. However, now you are in a place where an offering of love is not scary to you. So here's what the end of this comes to. Yay! A Ten of Swords. Let's look at that. The swords represent our thoughts, and this could have been plaguing you for a while. You could have been thinking, the negativity of this strong influence in my life may never allow me to open up to love again. I may be that kind that shrinks back and never really opens up. And that could have been keeping you up at night. That could have, oh wow, this could have been causing you to question your own, like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Okay, maybe as a woman, I would love a strong man in my life that knows his worth, and he's not narcissistic, but he's masculine. He's that archetypical, I have trouble with that word, but he's like the archetype male who's really strong. But in the past, I have been taken advantage of by narcissistic males, and I feel as if I might attract the same thing again. But the work that you've been doing internally, and part of that has been a lot of this internal thought work, the work that you've been doing internally has put you in balance to be able to receive this new offer, and this will be over. That Ten of Swords type of situation will be over, and yay, we have a Three of Cups at the end, and that's fantastic. That's a whole nother energy right there. And this helps me understand something else. It may not necessarily be that you have one individual in mind for love. Let me just put it that way. This tells me, because it's a Three of Cups, first of all, it's a celebration, so yay. We can understand that the Ten of Swords energy has come to an end, and we can open up to this Three of Cups, which is, this is dating, this is celebrating, this is, you know, going out and having fun with other people that love you and care about you. And I really feel that this Strength card, this work that you put in, is bringing you to an end of that negative thought cycle about yourself, about relationships in general, maybe even about workplaces. You know, if you've struggled with strong, like I was saying, strong relationships in the workplace, that may have had you worrying about how you were going to get forward in the, you know, how you were going to achieve your goals. How am I going to make any of this work for myself if I feel I always have to be in this timid and safe, padded environment? And that's not you at all. You are strong. You have come through it. These experiences that may not have been so pleasant for you have strengthened you in a wonderful way that brings you to a whole new offer, a whole new offer which could be in a literal sense, an individual saying, well, you know what, I think you're awesome and I think we should XYZ. Or it could be offers that you've never really noticed before because you didn't have that self-confidence and that self-love. So new opportunities could be coming to you as a result of that internal work, self-love, that cause you to celebrate and bring all kinds of new people into your life. A 3 is an energy. Our 3s overlap, 3, 6, 9. So this is on the way to more. On the way to more. Your strength, my lovely Aries, has put you on the way to more. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you so much, Aries. Once again, I am LowKeyMagickal with a K. There's going to be more information down below, and I will be doing some live reads at a local store here very soon, so stay tuned. Thank you, Aries. Have a magical day.